Hey guys, in today's video I will be doing So guys, today I will be talking about books that I recently bought for this monsoon season. Though I don't think I would be able to read all of them before this season ends. But let's see. All the books are very popular, but I didn't have them. The first book is The Boy in Striped Pyjamas by John Boyne, who is a novelist from Ireland. He has written 11 books for adult and 6 books for younger children. And his book has been translated into at least 50 languages. His work that was published in 2006, The Boy in the Striped Pyjama, has been adapted into a film. It's a historical dramatic novel set during World War II, when Hitler ruled Germany and established internment camps around Europe to destroy Jews who were thought to be inferior to the rest of the world. In other words, this is definitely a novel about Holocaust victims, and they have been presented by fictional characters who convey the reader 2 points of view of the crime that occurred during World War II, a Jewish one and a German one. Bruno is our protagonist, a 9-year-old child growing up in Berlin during the time of World War II. He shares his home with his parents and his 12-year-old sister Gretel, whom he refers to as a hopeless case, and some maids, one of whom is mentioned as Maria. Bruno's father, Ralph, is promoted to commandant after visiting Adolf Hitler. Bruno frequently mispronounced as the Fury, and the family is forced to move to the Auschwitz, which Bruno mispronounced as Outwit, the world's largest concentration camp, on the orders of the Fury, as Bruno mispronounced it. The second book that I bought is A Man Called Odd by Fredrik Backman. A character created by Swedish writer and blogger who was first appeared on writer's blog, and maybe 1000 people voted to create a novel out of that one character. So A Man Called O is outcome of 1000 of writer's readers voting for a whole novel. When O finds himself jobless and alone after 40 years of his marriage, he questioned himself. What did I know about waking on a Tuesday and no longer having a purpose? Sonja, his wife, has always been a buffer between him and the rest of the world. This book is appropriate for a wide range of ages, from young adult to adult. A Man Called O is full of themes about youth and aging, loss, and how immigration may improve community. It depicts these subjects in a way that encourages dialogue and helps us identify our blind spots. The next book is 3000 Stitches by Sudhamurthy. This book is a collection of 11 stories that are affected by the author's life. The first narrative is 3000 Stitches, which is the title of the book, is about a woman who desired to abolish the Devdasi system and worked hard to do that. All the 11 stories are very heart-touching, and the language is easy and smooth that it makes you to sit continuously for a long time and finish this book. The next book is A God of Small Things by Arundhati Roy. It's her debut novel with sensuous prose. A dreamlike style laced with breathtakingly gorgeous visuals and keen insights into a human nature forges new ground in the magical, prismatic literature genre. The story opens with the funeral of young Sophie Mole, the cousin of novel's protagonist. The story of this book is set in Kerala, India in 1960, when the communism shook the age-old caste structure. Underneath the drama of family tragedy, there is a backdrop of local politics, societal taboos, and the tide of history. This is the must-read book. The next book is Paper Town by John Green, the author of one of my all-time favorite book, The 14 Hour Stars. I have read only one book of his, that is The 14 Stars, and I am currently reading this one. After reading The 14 Stars, I thought I should start reading all of John Green's book. So this is my second book. I was so excited to read this one, and I determined that I had to read this before watching the film. As it's my golden rule, don't watch a movie if you haven't read the book. The protagonist of this book is Quentin Q. Jacobson, whose dull life is thrown upside down when Margot Ruth moves to his next door. Margot is an adventure for young Q. It's all good until they found a dead body one day. Our two primary characters are in high school now, and they, over the time, grown apart. They don't say much until Margot climbs into Q's room and offers him to join on a revenge adventure. They had a fun whole night, but when Q wakes up, Margot is missing. The main plot follows Q and his buddies as they try to figure out the clues left by Margot when she left. So guys, these are the books that I am going to read in upcoming days. One more thing is, I'm going to do a live stream in which I will read this book for 1 hour, and you can join me. Goodbye.